Hello students, we will see the next example here, example 15. It is given here, prove that sin theta minus cos theta plus 1 upon sin theta plus cos theta minus 1 equals to 1 upon sec theta minus tan theta using the identity sec square theta equals to 1 plus tan square theta. Now here we know that the identity already we are knowing this one. By using that identity we have to prove it that 1 upon sec theta minus tan theta by taking it here sin theta minus cos theta plus 1 upon sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. So first same thing we will write down here by writing here the LHS. So LHS is given here that sin theta minus cos theta plus 1 upon sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. Now students, here at the left hand side it is given in the form of sine cos, and at the right it is given here in the form of sec and tan. So what we will do it here for a LHS, if it is given the form like this, we have to think that what we can take, so we get a sec and tan. As we are knowing here that our identity that cosec theta, basic identity cosec theta is what, 1 upon sine, right? Then sec theta is 1 upon cos, right? Then tan theta is our sine theta upon cos theta. Clear why I have written? You should be clear when we will do it, then you will be clear that why we are writing this thing, right? So at the side we are writing, create a habit to write down at the side, because the identity already it is given. So this identity we have to use it by making it equal, and here this identity also we will write down it, that sec square theta equals to 1 plus tan square theta, and other way if we can write down it, sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. We have shifted a tan square theta this side, so it will become a sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. And again I am telling you this thing I will use it here, but this advance I have written, so later on you will be clear that why we have written this thing. Now here it is given sine cos 1, sine cos and 1, and right side it is given sec and tan. So we will see it here, sec is given 1 upon cos, right? Tan is given sine upon cos, and we have here sine cos and 1. So now we will think that what we have to do it here, so we will get here sec and tan. So we will see here that sec is 1 upon cos and tan is sine upon cos. So we think that all the terms whatever it is given, that we will convert into a sec and tan. So each term we have to divide with the cos. So here we will divide each term with the cos here. So we'll write down here sin theta upon cos theta minus cos theta upon cos theta plus 1 upon cos theta upon, we can write down the same thing in a denominator, sin theta upon cos theta plus cos theta upon cos theta minus 1 upon cos theta. Now we will use, in place of this all the ratios, we will write down here whatever we have written at the right side. So sine upon cos is our tan. So tan theta minus 1 plus 1 upon cos is sec. So we'll write down sec theta. And in a denominator we will write down same thing, sine upon cos is tan plus cos will become a 1, and this will become minus sec theta. Now we will rearrange it the form here, that we will make it by writing it tan theta plus sec theta minus 1 upon tan theta minus sec theta plus 1. We have rearranged these terms all. Why we have rearranged it? Now we can see it here. We have to prove it in the form of sec theta minus tan theta, and here it is given a minus sign, right, in between tan minus sec. And here our identity what we have to use it, that is sec square theta equals to 1 plus tan square theta. So here I have made it by shifting a tan square theta at the left side. I have written sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1, and this is the identity we are knowing it. If we can expand it, a square minus b square, we get a minus b and a plus b. So here we can write down at sec theta minus tan theta, second sec theta plus tan theta, right, equals to, we can write down a 1. So this thing here, whatever it is given, how we will use it here, it is given here in denominator that 1 upon sec theta minus tan theta, and here in a numerator also there is a 1, and in denominator also there is a 1. So now we have to prove through the denominator. So in a denominator, in place of 1, we will write down here sec square theta minus tan square theta. So now we will write down here that the numerator will become, leave it as the same, but in a denominator, in place of 1, we will write down here that sec square theta minus tan square theta, right? So here we have written here, now sec square theta minus tan square theta, if we can expand it, we will get a sec theta minus tan theta and sec theta plus tan theta, right? In place of 1, we have written this sec square theta minus tan square theta. Then now what we will do it, we will write down the expanded form of sec square theta minus tan square theta. So we'll write down here tan theta plus sec theta minus 1 upon, I will rearrange this one again because here it is given the form. So I will write down here minus sec theta plus tan theta plus, I will write down here sec theta minus tan theta, and in a second bracket I will expand it, write down it sec theta plus tan theta. Now we can see it here, it is given minus sec theta plus tan theta and plus sec theta minus tan theta into sec theta plus tan theta. So what we will do it here, we will take out here a minus common, so in middle we will get it here a minus sign. So as usual in the numerator we will write down tan theta plus sec theta minus 1 upon, here minus is common, sec theta minus tan theta plus, here again sec theta minus tan theta, and in the second bracket write down it sec theta plus tan theta. Now from here we can see it here, this sec theta minus tan theta is common, this from here first term and this one is the second term, right? From in between the plus sign is there, so this one common we will take it out. So what we will get it here, that we will write down it here first as usual in the numerator, right, and denominator we will take out a common sec theta minus tan theta, sec theta minus tan theta. Then in a bracket, if we are taking out from here and here, here will remain minus 1. So minus 1 plus sec theta plus tan theta, right? Now we can see it here, minus 1 is here in numerator also and denominator also, here sec theta plus plus, tan theta also plus plus. So this term and this term will cut, so we'll get it here 1 upon sec theta minus tan theta, which we have to prove it as a RHS. So equals to what? We can write down here a RHS, that whatever we have to prove it, we have proved by taking it, the simplifying the whole thing.